What's going on, everybody? I got so excited about casting that match with Pingu that I decided I gotta cast another one, and I got a lot more of him that I want to cast, as well as some other great European matches as well. And we're seeing a familiar face in this one. It's Dark versus Pingu in a continuous match to 10. It's gonna be really exciting. Um, I've gotten, I've taken an interest in watching Pingu, so we're about to see some more of him tonight. Let's get it. Alright, and we've seen Dark's kind of more eccentric, repeated side style in prior matches, so we're going to see how that matches up against Pingu's more conventional style, but also more careful and accurate style. And so, I can't wait. Let's see what happens. Good spacing between the two of them as they're being quite careful. That tells me that they're both taking this match quite seriously. In Dark, with that crazy side-to-side movement that we don't usually see in duelists, it's one of the things that's kind of idiosyncratic about his style. It's a good red right from Pingu, but better avoiding by Dark. Some good spacing and dodging by both of them. They're very reluctant to trade or sacrifice their HP. They're being very careful. Nice little poke by Pingu. Surprised he didn't go in to try to counter that. Probably didn't want to risk a kill with a low health. They're both really trying to win. This is a serious match, guys. Nice aerial! Caught him mid-air. Good to see. That's a testament to accuracy, not only laterally, but also vertically. Very challenging. Now we have Pingu with a slight advantage. Dark is taking a little bit of damage here. Oof, good. Red right aerial by Pingu. Got the angle just right on there. Good deflections, and they're using the entirety of the street here. It's very interesting to see that. And they're using the air. J3 tends to be a European thing. By J3 I mean jump force level 3. We don't really see that in NA matches very much. I tend to keep it at J1, and I think that that's been historically true of a lot of the J1 matches. Or a lot of the NA matches. Good triple from Dark, but it misses. Pingu's good dodging. Scores up 2-1. Pingu's up by 1. Good hit by Pingu, making the most out of that life. Very clean swings by Dark. It's like every single one of them's for a purpose. And it's also well aimed. There's not a lot of yaw action like we saw in NA 2006-2007 matches. Two forwards from Dark. I can only wonder what his intention was there. Reaching red rights. This is going to be a very long match, folks. They're both really wanting to win, and they're getting the spacing necessary to do it. Good hit by Pingu. Way to get that poke in there, making the most out of his life. Dark with the crazy side-to-side motion. It does cover up your what move you're gonna do, doesn't it? It does obfuscate it to some extent. It looks kind of like you're messing with the player, but he's obviously using it in a tactically savvy way. If I saw somebody doing that in a match today, I would assume that they're just trying to mess with me. dodge by Dark. Diagonal with the low sweep coming in. Crazy individual sides from Dark. Dark with an excellent hit. Nice hit by Pingu! That accuracy is unbelievable. I'm becoming a Pingu fan, guys. Make sure I'm recording. Yes. Okay. Baiting red right from Pingu. I'm trying to tell who is having the better footwork and who is lulling who to sleep, and it's really hard to tell. I think Dark is controlling Pingu's motions a little bit better because he's playing more aggressively. It's hard to tell. There we go, some pushback from Dark, leading Pingu toward the end of the street, causing him to roll away. Nice! Little hit from Pingu, aerial red right. I can tell you, those hits are not easy to get. Dark coming with a unique side flip into yellow sweep. Don't see that very often. Nice accuracy from Dark to hit in between. That was fantastic. 3-3 tied up. Dark is still in a behind position. Dark not happy about that hit, shaking his camera. Another good hit by Pingu. We have a clear advantage in this match by Pingu so far. He just sees one clean hit. Dark hears that pain sound. Plays with good space. Doesn't make too many risks because he wants to get ahead in this match. Again, a great hit by Pingu. So Dark is taking challenges that he knows he can win and being pretty safe and conservative. And now the match is pretty close because it's full health to only a couple health by Pingu. And I really appreciate whoever's spectating this. They're doing a great job switching perspectives. Usually you only get to see one perspective, and this time we see both. Alright, it's 4-4. We are seeing a perfectly even game right now, and Dark has come back with his eccentric style. Matching up to Pingu's accuracy, open lunge right there. I would consider that to be bad manners. Again, with the lunge, I don't know about that, guys. That just doesn't feel like honest gameplay. And we could talk more about lunges at a certain other point when we're all ready to have that conversation. But it's actually a delicate subject right now in the NA dueling scene, and so if we want to, we can talk about that and manage it later. Pingu with low health, 4-4. Dark now has the advantage. With a nice red poke. Good technique. Another advantage about jump 3 is you don't take fall damage as you classically would with J1 or Force Disabled. So they don't need to worry about that for matches, so that's good to see. It's just interesting to see the aerial aspect that they're playing with, where they jump super high up in the air to reset their mentality. Nice expert play by Pingu. That was fantastic. So let's see that in slow motion. Oops, I keep backing up. The hotkeys are different with this video editor. So Pingu with the lower, Dark with the lower sweep. Pingu rolling around. Now Dark comes in with the red right, and then Pingu comes in with right yellow. Sees that he can't get the distance, so he turns it into a diagonal. Diagonal gets over the top and through the active window of the red, and then he comes back down into the forward. That was actually a forward, guys. Forwards can be useful. He uses the speed of that forward to beat Dark's response on the sweep. There's something to be learned there. Maybe forwards are useful. Maybe I'm too harsh on them, guys. Nice kill by Dark. Good deflections. Nice hit. Dark jumps over the bridge for the avoid. Dark's willing to use more unorthodox moves to win the match, and that's for better and worse. I didn't like the lunges in the open. Lunges are a great counter and a great punishing and like fuck off move, but doing them in the open and making your opponent consistently paranoid that they're going to happen is, I don't know about that, guys. I mean, I'll beat it. I won't say a single word about it in a match, but it does seem to be anti-competitive to some extent, and I want to be very careful about how I state that until we're ready to have a broader discussion about that as a community. Pingu is on his back heels as Dark is controlling his motions. Good shot by Dark. I don't know what this lag is, guys. It looks like the match continues despite that pretty well. I'm wondering if it's actually lag on the part of the spectator and whoever's spectating this rather than the players, because the match seems to go on uninhibited. And Dark lands or gets hit by a solid swing from Pingu. Pingu with low health. They both have low health, but Pingu has less to trade, so he's trying to be very, very careful. And there we go. Beautiful red right follow-up from Pingu. It is now 7-6, but it's functionally still pretty tied up because of how low Pingu's health is. What's going on with this lag? I'm sorry, guys. Good red right from Pingu, but it doesn't quite get through. Another red right follow-up. Lots of red rights because he's seeing the Dark keeps coming in with the yellow and he's trying to smash through it. And it looks like it's tied up 7-7. It's a close one. Open lunge from Dark. Took 20 off of Pingu. Great counter by Dark, showing off that yellow expertise, getting him by that red right for a triple take yellow. These frenetic little right swings over and over from Mr. Dark. It's pretty cool. I like seeing it, and it looks like he's favoring the right side when he's doing those little singles. That's actually a tech that I'm quite envious of. I'd like to integrate it into my own experience, and I try this with some of the workshops with Zeph that I did, which are also videos on my channel that you can check out. I did an hour-long kind of dueling rotation with Zeph and a couple other players, Hooks, and I kind of played around with Dark's style here. I'm gonna skip. So we're at 13 minutes of 18. That's so you're telling me 2 kills takes 5 minutes? It's a lot of time. They're very much trying to win this. There is something to prove here. I don't know the context for this match, but how careful they're being tells me that there is something more here that they're trying to prove or compete for, and it's good to see. High stakes, friendly competition. Traded evenly there for the yellow. Ooh, looks like that could have been Pingu's, but he missed it. Nice trading by both players. They have exactly even health almost. 38 to 35. 35 slight, ever so slight disadvantage for Pingu. Doesn't really make a difference. It is 8 to 8, 38 health to 35 health. It doesn't get much closer than this, folks. And they kind of just stood there trying to size each other up. They are both playing to win it. Wow, some more frequencies from Dark that we're seeing. It's getting a little bit more aggressive. Maybe a little bit more impatient, I'm not sure. Nice attacks by Dark as he constantly tries to come in with those repeat sides. And Dark with a health disadvantage. It's in one little hit, it's gonna all be over. And unfortunately, we did not get to see that because of the ping. Which is unfortunate. I would have liked to see how they challenge that. It's 8 to 9. Pingu, it's basically tied up. It's 4 HP to full. And Simi in chat is saying that it is Pingu's chance to win, provided that he can close some of this HP gap against Dark. More lag, skipping ahead. A couple minutes left of the match. Nice red right from Pingu, and nice also response on the lunge. Now, I think you can use lunge to punish those really obvious aerials. It requires a lot of aim and timing to do that. Dark is now, I think, lunging a little bit more as the match has gone on, and he's gotten an even playing field now with Pingu. Nice hits from Dark. Pingu is down. Is about 2 yellow hits to 3 yellow hits. And the lunge, I think, did a little bit of damage. Oh, only 2 tick damage. Okay. Pingu still has a chance. Dark is consistently landing hits, and Pingu's on his heels, so this is not looking good for Pingu. I think he has a little bit less confidence right now, and he's doing more backward motion as Dark is controlling more so of where Pingu is moving. Lag. Sorry about that, guys. It ain't my fault. I can't tell if a hit happened. Oh! Good trade there by Pingu, but I think he traded a little bit too much. It's really down to 1 hit now. And Dark is looking to clear out this victory with a blue. And I think he does. Let's see what happens. I think it's going to come down to these next couple exchanges right here. Ooh, that was a close one. Trying to go in for the red aerial. So Dark is trying to pick him off with the fast swings. Pingu's playing much more conservatively, trying to get Dark lured in with a red right, knowing that he has a little bit of an HP disadvantage. Oh, that's a great hit. Oh my goodness, fellas. That was so much fun to watch. You got to see the idiosyncrasies of Dark's unique style. I leave the cursor here the whole time, so you guys are going to see a big bump. I'm so pissed off with myself. I hate myself. Great responses by Pingu to try to back off the lunges and to get some nice counters in with the red aerial. So we got to see a little bit more patient of a style versus a little bit more eccentric. It's almost like a Dark had a little bit more killer instinct. I was really willing to go for it and risk it and speed it up for to go in and get that kill. But Pingu's responsiveness was only slightly a step behind it, and so we got to see Dark take the W. Very good match, and I'm going to call it a wrap, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.